Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Linette with the Laurel County Public Library, and today we are going to do a tribute to Betty White. So Elena and I loved Betty White, and of course, you know, everyone has mourned her passing. And if you ever watched The Golden Girls, one of the staples on that show was cheesecake. So we thought, why not do some cheesecakes? Now, let me just say, I do not make beautiful big cheesecakes. I have a friend that does. So Tracy, if you watch this video, your cheesecakes are the bomb. I do tiny ones. Honestly, I never really liked cheesecake until just a few years ago. And it's still not my favorite thing. And I know a lot of people are gonna throw rotten apples at me for that, but I'd rather have some chocolate. So we're gonna do chocolate in the cheesecakes today. So how you work this, I like to put the 10 little cake cups if possible. The paper ones will work, but I feel like those are a little bit heavier and they just hold everything in a little better. This starts, our base of it is chocolate chip cookies. Now this is from the packages that are like the 24 count. So this is just a tablespoon of cookie dough. Now you can make your own cookie dough. If you do, you want to make sure that it is chilled really, really good. And you want to use the tiny chips in it. Don't use the regular size chips. This makes a really good little crust. So you just break these off and put them in. If it has a chocolate chip cookie in it, it has to be good, right? Can't be bad. Okay, so we're gonna bake these for 10 minutes. When they come out of the oven, then we'll fix our filling and show you how to put it all together. So, see you. Okay guys, welcome back. Our cookies have baked. Let me show you what we've got here. Now, when they came out of the oven, there was a couple of them that the cookie didn't go all the way over to the liner. So I got myself a little tiny spatula, and while they were still kind of puffed up, just kind of pushed it around. That way the bottom will totally be cookie and the filling won't try to bake over to the side. Okay, so now we're gonna bake, now we're gonna make the filling. Now, I didn't tell this a minute ago, so I'm going backwards, but these were baking at 325. I told you 10 minutes, but I don't think I told you 325. So 10 minutes, 325 on that. All right, now for the filling, I have an 8-ounce container of cream cheese, 3/8 of a cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of all-purpose flour, a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Again, can't have too much vanilla. 1/2 teaspoon. Maybe with a little dribble over the side. And then 1 egg. Egg looks good. Then we're gonna mix that. And we're gonna add 1/4 of a cup of the tiny chocolate chip morsels, but I'm gonna wait till the cream cheese mixture is mixed a little bit before I add that in. Okay, so it's real important to have your cream cheese at room temperature so that when you beat it, it won't have lumps in it, because you don't want lumps in your cheesecakes. That would not be good. Okay, so that's gone. It's very smooth. Should be great. Okay, and then I'm just going to mix those chocolate chips in. I'm not going to use a mixer on that because I don't want them to break apart and things. I bet you all were betting that there was a can of sweetened condensed milk in there, weren't you? I do have a recipe that calls for the sweetened condensed milk, but this one does not. I'm sure you could bake it that way, but it doesn't call for it. So it's good, I promise. Okay, 2 tablespoons. So that's a mid-size scoop. 2 tablespoons in each one. Now this will bake at 325 again for about 15 minutes. The recipe says 15 to 18. I usually go about 15. And then you want to let it sit for an hour. Okay, just don't bother it. Just let it sit. So this is not a dessert that you could throw together, you know, real quick. If you had somewhere to go or somewhere to be, this is not your go-to quick dessert. But this is a good one if, you know, you've got something happening the next day or late in the evening and you've got all day to get it together. That would work. But there is some cooling time involved, so it does take a little bit of time. Okay, I'm going to use every bit of this, so if there's one that looks like can hold a little more, I'm putting it in there because good cream cheese mixture, we don't want to lose it, do we? There. Okay, so back in the oven for 15 minutes and we'll see you then. Hey guys, welcome back, and we're ready to finish up these cheesecakes. If you hear squeaking, my dog is trying to get my husband to play with her. So let me show you where we're at. These baked for 15 minutes. I left them in the pan to cool completely, and then I put them in the refrigerator for about an hour. And you really need to do that because if you don't, the cream cheese will not have had a chance to harden. It's still going to stick to the sides of the wrapper and you're just going to have a mess. So if you let it get good and cool, you can see they just peel off real easy. So now I have melted some chocolate chips. I've still got the water boiling back here. I had the double boiler thing going on. So we've got it melted real good. And I just did the chocolate chips. I didn't put anything in with them. Sometimes I'll put coconut oil in there if I'm wanting it to, you know, kind of have a little bit of a shine to it. I didn't worry about that tonight. I just did the chocolate. And I'm putting it in a little, I don't want to waste a piping bag. So I'm using a little tiny sandwich size Ziploc. Okay, and I'm going to snip one corner. And then I'm just going to make pretties on there. Do whatever you want. Is that not sweet? Now again, if you've got somebody special in your life that loves chocolate and you want to get on their good side, this is a way to go, especially if they like cheesecake. These are quick and easy. Hope you caught everything in the recipe. I didn't put but maybe a quarter of a cup, half a cup of chips on there. And as you can see, I want to have extra. So there they are. I'm gonna put them up here too. Aren't they cute? Elena's ready to dive in. All right. Okay guys, there's all kinds of good recipes for cheesecake. And I hope that you all are more talented than I am, that you can make those big ones. I'm just comfortable with the little ones. So get out to the library, get you a book, get online, make something new. See you next time.